defensively as well?
I thought we did a great job of attacking all the 50-50 balls. I thought we were aggressive. We didn't let up. Just kept chipping away at what we want to do. I thought Keith was really, really good. He showed a lot of physicality. He was a big part of our win, and Kelly was the same way. You can always look at John and Brad, how well they play and how many big plays they make. You win the games with your other guys stepping up in big moments, and I thought those two guys were a huge part of our win.
Down the stretch, you went with that small ball lineup that you had so much success with a year ago.
Yeah, I mean, Keith is rounding himself into good condition, and you can play him at the 5. And when he shows the physicality that he did tonight, it's one of our best lineups. We're hard to stop because we got so many scorers and playmakers on the floor. Then John makes special plays for his team, and tonight we felt we saw some things that we can take advantage of, and I thought our guys did a great job in offensive rebounder when they went small.
In the final 6 minutes, a small ball lineup again with Kelly coming up with some plays on both ends. You described his impact.
Kelly, you can see it throughout games, and this is another game that he grew up. You can just see his development, his growth, his belief of just staying solid was a huge part of our win. And sometimes he gets a little ambitious and overzealous and looks to get steals and try to get out in transition, but when he's solid, he can use his length, and tonight I thought he was solid throughout the game. There wasn't a lot of games where he made the mental mistakes that we tried to correct with him.
Scott, you had come away from a few games this year talking about a lack of effort, a lack of emotion. What did you think about those two departments tonight?
I thought this is as close as we played this year as we did last year. So hopefully we did. Everybody was locked in during timeouts. So whatever they were did before the game, we need to keep doing it. It's obviously a special environment we playing in Christmas Day. But you have to do this for 82 games and not let the ups and downs of a long season control your emotions or your energy. And I thought tonight was as good as we could possibly play.
Despite going with that small lineup, March was able to give you a double-double. What did you like from him tonight?
Yeah, he's solid. He's solid. When a lot of teams go small, we can still put him in because he set so many great screens. So it's not nothing against March. It's just Keith I thought he had a good game going against that smaller lineup, but we need them both, and we need everybody to have good teams. All the good teams have 1 through 14. We have to be solid.
What do you think Kelly has learned about defenses being so focused on Brad and John and everybody else, and what he can do to exploit that? He went through that here in the playoffs last year, and enough on the floor at the end of the series really good with.
Yeah, it's you just have to continue to earn your minutes. A lot of times people want to just give minutes out, and I tell you what, Kelly has earned his minutes throughout the year and a half I've been with him. And when you're playing with John and Brad, you're not going to be the focal point. But you have to impact the game by spacing out and the knockdown shots, which he has, and then the timely cuts, which he has. And those are the areas that he has to continue to improve on. His man turns his head, he should cut. Those are the things that he's working on and getting better with. But like I said, tonight was as solid his play for both ends of the court.
How good was John in terms of his facilitating, decision-making, and scoring?
Well, he's a gamer. He closes games. He's battled through some bumps and bruises, and he probably won't tell you guys, but he plays. He loves to compete. He loves to compete for the team, for his teammates, for the city. But I like how he approaches games. There's some games that he's doesn't have it offensively, but he tries to do his best to impact the game. And tonight I thought he had all phases of the game and made big plays for his teammates.
There was a moment when he collided with March and kind of stayed on the floor a little bit, walked over to the sideline, but stayed in the game. Did he need any exams after the game?
No, I mean, not that I know of. I think he either bumped knees or got like a Charlie horse. I'm not sure, but I know he collided pretty hard. Usually he doesn't get hurt on collisions. He hurts people when he collides. He's so strong and aggressive, and he's as tough as a player I've ever been around. All right, you guys have a good Christmas.